Ancient Makkah, a city of gold, a city of power, and a city of unspeakable cruelty. A human being lived young man from full Abyssinia slave, owned by one of the cruelest men in Makkah. His name was Bilal ibn Rabah, and he had nothing the world valued, but he was about to become the voice of Islam itself. And then one night Bilal alayhi salam heard something, a voice reciting words he had never heard before, words that seemed to speak directly to his soul. La ilaha illallah. There is no God but Allah. In that moment something ignited in Bilal's heart. A fire that no amount of torture would ever be able to extinguish.
When Umayyah ibn Khalaf discovered that his slave had accepted Islam, his rage shook the air.
Deny this, Muhammad! Deny Allah! Go back to our gods! Bilal alayhi salam looked at his master and said two words that would echo through history forever. Ahad, Ahad, one, Allah is one. Every day, Bilal, into the blazing desert. On the scorching sand, feel the rock. Ahadun Ahad, scream, no one will save you. Ahadun Ahad. Deny Allah, deny Muhammad. Ahad, Ahad, deny, I command you. Ahad, Ahad. In that impossible heat came two words, Ahad, one, Allah is one. The rock could crush his body, but it could not touch his faith, because some things are beyond the reach of any oppressor. One day a man came, Hazrat Abu Bakr alayhi salam. He saw Bilal under the rock, he saw the torture, and he walked straight to Umayyah, and he said how much? Umayyah named his price. Abu Bakr paid it, immediately. And then he said Bilal is free. Because the price of a man like Bilal is beyond anything you could name.
And Bilal alayhi salam stood up, for the first time in years without chains. He walked into the sunlight. A free rock had been lifted, the chains were gone. And the man who had said Ahad under impossible torture was now free to say it as he wanted.
And then came the day that changed everything. The Prophet looked at his companions and said, who will give the Azan? And then he turned to Bilal, and he said, Bilal, you will give the Azan. Because your voice is the most beloved voice to reach the heavens.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
The voice that had said Ahad under a boulder in the blazing desert now rang out across the sky of Islam.
First time in history the Azan was called, by a former slave, by the man who had refused to break.
But this was not the end. In part 2, the most heartbreaking part is still to come. Subscribe to Noor Tales.